Good evening, Christ and St. Luke's family, and all those who are joining with us for these services. I invite you into my most sacred space at home, a place that I call God's lap. Thank you for joining me here for this meditation for our Tuesday of Holy Week. I invite you now to take a few deep, slow breaths as we enter into this time together. Close your eyes if you're comfortable, breathing in God's love and grace and power, and breathing out any worry or burden that you carry from this day. There is plenty of room here in God's lap. You are safe and loved. Settle in and get comfortable and pray with me, please. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of our hearts be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, our rock and our Redeemer. Amen. One of our readings for this Tuesday of Holy Week is Psalm 71. I invite you to listen as I share the first 3 verses. In you, O Lord, I take refuge. Let me never be put to shame. In your righteousness, deliver me and rescue me. Incline your ear to me and save me. Be to me a rock of refuge, a strong fortress to save me. For you are my rock and my fortress. Reflect with me just for a moment on the image of God as our refuge, our rock, a strong fortress. God is our refuge, that place of shelter and protection and safety. We have been forced into wilderness with COVID-19, our lives totally disruptive. We find ourselves disoriented in just about every way, and we long for stability, assurance, and for connection. And God desires to offer us all that we need as we come to God. God as our refuge during this Holy Week as we journey with Jesus to the cross and beyond to Easter Sunday, experiencing again with Jesus betrayal and suffering and death. Jesus finds refuge in his Father's presence and strength. And Jesus models for us an intimate and loving relationship with God, a connection that's deep, full of conversation and cries for help, with lots of hard questions. How long? Why? And we too can come and find refuge in God for ourselves and for those that we love, for all the hard questions that we carry at this time. Trusting God's lap to be a refuge for us and finding that it is big enough and strong enough. Together we are confident that God hears the cries of our hearts. My hope and prayer is that each of us finds peace and comfort in the refuge of God's love. Thanks be to God.